The answer lies in the heart of battle.
King of Iron Fist Tournament.
Mugen TV versus Corner.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Hey everyone, this is Mugalore here, and I'm back again with another video. And today we're going to talk about Granblue Fantasy Versus. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel and just now subscribed and don't know much about Granblue Fantasy, it's pretty much Arc System had pretty much bought the license or got the license to make a fighting game based on this property. Now, most of us here in the United States don't know much about Granblue Fantasy. It's a mobile game, very popular mobile game in Japan. I think it also has an anime spin-off as well that haven't came here in the States. So they decided that, hey, let's bring this over to the United States, make it popular, because also there's going to be an RPG, action-adventure RPG of Granblue Fantasy as well. So Arc System took it upon themselves and decided that, hey, let's do a fighting game based on this property. So in the previous video I talked about the new character reveal that they had, and I thought it was pretty cool. I thought he was pretty awesome, and overall I like the character designs. Well, in this video it looks like we'll be getting our hands on it pretty soon in a closed beta if you register. Now, I'll post a link in the description below because there's an article that talks more about it down in the event hubs, which I think is really important, especially if you're interested in getting your hands on giving this a try. Now, the applications for the beta are now open on the game's website. It's for English and Japanese speakers. And it says it will close May 24th, excuse me, at 11 p.m. So if you guys hurry up and get down there, and you will pretty much get an email with the code provided to you on May 28th. So I'll definitely post the link in the description so you guys can get the application, give it a try. And the funny thing about these closed betas, I never really get the opportunity, no matter how hard I try, no matter how early I am, to be able to get my hands on the application or to sign up for it. It seems like I never have the opportunity to actually participate in a closed beta. So hopefully you guys get a chance. I'm gonna try it anyway and see if I have any luck. So as far as the beta, how the process will go, there will be 3 to 5 hour test periods when the servers are live and beginning May 31st at 2 a.m. PDT and ending June 1st at 2 p.m. PDT. And there will be modes, characters, and features available in the beta. Have not been, I guess you could say, announced yet, but will be available in the closed beta. But Granblue's website states that its primary goal is to test the online connectivity and that most offline features will be unavailable. Now, so the thing is, if you guys definitely want to give it a try, and if you guys are fans of Arc Systems and games, definitely give it a try, give it a go, and see if the game is pretty much, you know, up to snuff, up to your speed, or something that you may have some interest in. Now, also more details for you guys to know. The creator Fukuhara states that Granblue Versus has a completely different battle system than the games like Guilty Gear, BlazBlue, and it's slower in comparison. And I just noticed that in the videos too, it is a bit slower. Combos are reportedly simplified, and all special moves can be activated with a button press without motions. Now, I know a lot of you guys would probably hear that and probably panic and say, "What? No motions do special moves?" I think if you play games like what's the name of the game? Blade Strangers have that particular gameplay mechanic, and it surprisingly worked really well, where you don't have motion inputs, but you have the button inputs, which it is much more simplified, but it's still a layer of depth that's found in Blade Strangers, and you can still pull off some crazy devastating combos. It just removed that barrier, I guess, for newcomers to come in and actually be able to perform combos and stuff, which I think is a pretty neat idea. So if you want to get a taste of how that feels, and I think it's a perfect time to get into the closed beta to see if this is something that you would enjoy when it comes to, I guess you could say, simplified game controls. Now, despite that, Fukuhara believes that the simple but deep system will allow for interesting strategies, which it will, because like I said, it removes that barrier of trying to focus on a lot of different things as far as your inputs and stuff. And the game is being developed for esports in mind, and that's what it seems like a lot of fighting games are going for that esports scene, for their games to be pushed, be recognized amongst the mainstream eventually, I guess, especially Granblue Fantasy, since a lot of people don't know much about Granblue. trying to make it an esports game, to put it out there in the public for everybody to have their eyes on it, to be familiar with the characters and the property altogether. So this is what they're trying to go for. Now, he said many people think of fighting games when they hear esports, and that's another game we wanted to take a stab at. So Fukahara via Gametsu, when the time comes to hold Granblue Fantasy Versus tournaments, we'll be sure to deliver something great for the fans of Granblue, esports enthusiasts, and spectators alike. Now, since Granblue is owned by Cygames, the company has decided to have two of their most well-known sponsored players in Daigo Umura and Fudo will face off in their new fighting game, which released wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, so they would definitely have a preview for the beta, and these two will have a full-on match. And this is a smart way to promote the game. You get two of well-renowned, well-respected fighting game members of the FGC, have them play it out in the game to see the potential that the game has, especially seeing Daigo and Fudo play a game like this. And I know Daigo had experience in Guilty Gear and everything, but seeing him play something that's non-Street Fighter related really got me excited. I want to see how well he performs in this, so I think that's going to be pretty cool. And I can't wait to see if they definitely will post that up, and maybe we'll watch it or something. I don't know. All right, so this brief glimpse at the FGC Legends matches does give us our first look at versus meters. However, where it appears that specials will be used by hitting a button plus a direction like Smash Brothers or Blade Strangers, exactly what I said. On top of that, each special also appears to have a cooldown timer like Rising Thunders or those found in some RPGs. So this is interesting. So the special attacks are going to have cooldowns. They're going to have cooldowns in this game. Rising Thunders. Yup, Rising Thunder is one of those games that's on Steam, I believe, that has this type of mechanic. So I think that's pretty cool that they're going to. This is something totally different. And plus, if you play RPGs, they're giving it like an RPG twist to it with the cooldowns and stuff. So this is an interesting gameplay mechanic that I'll definitely get my hands on and give a try. Hopefully, I get into the closed beta and give my opinions on how a cooldown system would necessarily work in a fighting game. I think that's pretty cool. So Granblue Fantasy is currently set to release worldwide at some point in 2019 for the PS4. You can check out the full closed beta schedule below, plus the match preview of Daigo versus Fudo in the new fighting game. So that's pretty much all the details that we have for Granblue Fantasy closed beta that's coming. And like I said, in the link in the description below, I will have the article, and I will have the link to the application for you guys to go check out. I'm super excited for this. I don't know what to expect out of this game. I just love the character designs. You know, these characters really sit out, and I'm a big fan of RPGs. So if you guys don't know where I started from, where my grassroots came from, it comes from RPGs. And now taking RPG characters with cool designs and put them into a fighting game space, something that I've been getting into, which is fighting games, blend them together and you have something awesome. So I'm definitely going to give this game a try. So I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. Are you familiar with Granblue Fantasy as a property? And if not, will this game help you help introduce you into the franchise? And I'm definitely want to hear your thoughts on that. And do you think Arc System could have picked another property besides Granblue Fantasy to take on? I definitely want to hear that. So this is Mugen Lord signing off, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified in the near future for more content. See you game fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below. And don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.